When I learned to shoot pullback in college, the only people who jumped the ball did something we all knew enough to bust them on, something called scooping. These were the people who made the pool table look like the shooting range that was reserved for grenade launchers. Way back when, the only people who could actually jump the ball were like Nietzsche's Overman, so advanced in every dimension, he's not really human anymore. He's just something new. Turns out, I learned from Colorado State University that while a legal jump shot is possible with a regular shooter, it almost does take a Shane Van Superman to do it. It's a lot easier to make a jump shot with a jump cue. I was potting balls within my first few tries, after never one time getting any real clearance from a regular stick or even a break stick. Now, according to Colorado State, whom I gratefully paraphrase, jump cues work better because they're shorter and easier to handle. They're lighter, which means that they accelerate faster, and they have less forward motion after the hit, and that helps the cue ball clear the tip. Jump cues also typically are made of stiffer woods and have hard tips. This combination of attributes delivers crisp hits, so the cue ball bounces away instead of first, mushing into your stick and then kind of squiggling its ass off the table someplace, usually like a skipping a rock, and it only gets two little bounces before it sinks into the pond about 8 feet away. You don't want that. You want and it hits the hill. So, educated, I decided to build 3 sticks. My idea was to use the densest wood species that are fairly easily obtainable and make sticks that have that species all the way from the handle to the tip, so that as much energy as possible goes from your hand right into that ball. So this is Ironwood, American hornbeam, that Ironwood. Every location has their own Ironwood. Well, this is mine. This is American hornbeam. Really dense stuff. It's not as dense as Purple Heart, but it's up there. The jank is pretty high. So, this is an Ironwood jump shaft, Ironwood handle, and I thought, actually, in order to get it to fit onto my finishing lathe, I thought, I'll just build an extension for it and make that live edge. So this is fairly spalted, but it's not, falling apart rotten or anything. It's still Ironwood. You could club somebody with it if you wanted to, but you wouldn't want to because you're good people. But anyhow, that's going to be a pretty nifty little 53-inch stick. The first prototype is mostly designed to honor the player who wants to look cool. The shaft and handle proportions were determined by the size of the log I was working with, and I jazzed it up with a live edge handle so the whole thing is 53 inches and could be used wherever they put the wall too close to the table. Now, the second prototype stick has a Purple Heart shaft and core with an Ironwood handle outside the core. You wouldn't want it on the inside. This is going to be a Purple Heart jump stick. That's the Purple Heart shaft right there. And then over here, the handle on this is going to be, you got it, Ironwood, with a little bit of ring action there. Just some spalted and stabilized ash and beech. It's going to have a Purple Heart core joined up to a Purple Heart jump shaft. All right, check this out. Jump stick update. This is the Purple Heart and Ironwood jump stick as it stands right now. Have some CA finish on the shaft right there, the Purple Heart. And this, it has a Purple Heart core. And that's Ironwood right there, which is almost as dense. And there's a neat little thing right there. I put the epoxy on it, and there were still a couple of holes that I filled with CA, and the CA apparently burned back the epoxy. Doesn't matter, it all comes off anyhow. That's a base coat just to fill in the holes. I did a really good job on the lawn today. Check it out. Hey, puppy dog. The only thing about the Purple Heart design that isn't lovely is that it's just like building a regular butt, only shorter. The price has to be similar, and that didn't meet one of my goals, which was to have an inexpensive, beautiful jump cue that works so well it makes jumping easy for anyone willing to try. Now, my third prototype is Hickory. I wanted to come up with something with this design that is elegant, that was a few $100s, and it would jump balls like nothing and look cool and cap the kind of stick that when somebody sees it, they just have to know what it is. Ta-da! That is a Hickory shaft. A collarless Hickory shaft, and the collarless Hickory shaft is like this collarless Hickory shaft that fits a Hickory butt. This is a 9-ounce jump stick, one with a black phenolic tip, the other with a red. For those of you following along the saga of the Hickory jump sticks, the next chapter involves 2 jump sticks, not yet finished, but soon to be tested on the felt, or cloth, if that's the word you prefer. The one on the left, the shiny one, has CA glue on it. And I haven't faced it yet up here. I'm waiting to do the CA glue on this one as well. These are 100% Hickory, and you notice what's kind of funny about them? There's no collar. There's no collar. There's no collar. And yes, there is. Wait, one stick's 2 inches too long. That's interesting. These are 40 and 42 inch long Hickory 100% jump sticks. Ooh. So, how'd they jump? The Ironwood stick is going to be a one-off. It just takes too much time to pursue as anything other than a custom job. But the Purple Heart and Hickory jump cues, they both deliver easy jump shots. Check this out. Collarless Hickory, phenolic tip. I don't know how to jump, so I'm going to see if I can get over there to the pot, aim and center ball. Too much air.
got some there.
Let's see how it goes. See how I don't know. I think this one.
Yeah, this jumper out here.
I don't know. Now that I jump with that one.
See? That hickory's something else.
Some of them guys jump fucking easy peasy.
Well, I was so pleased with my jump cue experience that I decided to add jump cues to my lineup. So now you can get spalted, burl, live edge sticks, hickory, purple heart, and black locust jump sticks, and shafts made out of maple, birch, walnut, cherry, purple heart, hickory, black locust, ash, canary wood, white oak, and sassafras. I'm going to be making short videos testing shafts made out of each of those species and more. So be sure to subscribe, and to see the sticks I have in the works are available now, go to charactercues.com. And to stay on top of my projects, join the Character Cues Facebook group. All right. I appreciate you.